Today, we're tackling a big one, wisdom.
Right. Something we all think we kind of understand. But what if? What if the way we usually think about it is actually, stopping us from finding it?
That's the core question, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you know the usual picture, right? We imagine wisdom like this grand quest,
Hmm.
like a buried treasure hidden deep in the sand. Something you only get after years of, I don't know, hard study or messing up hundreds of
You're
times.
just getting older, yeah.
Exactly. Just waiting around for it to show up, like it's a place you need to get to.
But what's really fascinating, looking at our sources for this deep dive, is that they just completely flip that script.
Flip how?
Well, they suggest wisdom isn't really a place you travel to. It's not something you step into, like, say, a new job or starting a course.
Okay.
Instead, the idea is that wisdom actually travels to you. Yeah, and it quietly steps into you.
Yeah.
It's much, much more subtle than we usually give it credit for.
So it's less about this big, deliberate hunt and more about something quiet, maybe even something we don't notice arriving.
Exactly.
So when does that happen? In real life, I mean. When does this subtle wisdom actually appear?
Well, it's rarely, with a big fanfare, no flashing lights.
Right.
Our sources say it slips in silently, often in moments you really least expect it.
Like when? Give me an example.
Okay, think about this. That moment when you pause, just before reacting when you're feeling really emotional.
Right. Yeah.
Or maybe when you consciously decide to choose kindness, even when, getting revenge feels tempting right then.
Okay. Resisting that impulse.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or even when you manage to step back and see the bigger picture instead of just getting caught up in the heat of the moment.
That's a really different way to frame it. That it's already kind of working inside us quietly. The sources use this metaphor that it works in silence, a bit like water nourishing roots deep underground.
That's a great image.
Yeah, because you might not actually see it growing inside you day to day, but the effects, they start to become clear over time.
Absolutely clear. You start noticing maybe that your choices are calmer, more considered.
Right.
Your words might become, as the sources put it, softer, yet stronger.
Yeah.
They carry more weight somehow.
Okay.
And your heart, it just feels steadier, even in the storm. It's this really deep internal shift. Doesn't shout for attention, but it fundamentally changes how you are in the world.
And that internal change, it then ripples out, doesn't it?
It has to.
It's not about performing wisdom, but it actually changes how you approach things.
Yeah.
Our deep dive showed it shapes how you listen,
Critically important.
how you speak, and maybe most importantly, how you treat the people around you.
Exactly. And what's really insightful here is how wisdom often arrives through lessons you didn't know you were learning.
Okay, what does that mean? Not like school lessons.
No, not formal lessons,
Yeah.
not from a textbook. These are more the raw, sometimes messy
Yeah.
experiences of life itself.
You mean the tough stuff. The things we all go through.
Could be.
Like maybe heartbreaks that, looking back, somehow taught you patience?
Yes, or those failures that really stung at the time, but actually gave you a dose of humility you didn't know you needed.
Right. Or even small things, little wins that taught you gratitude.
Precisely those. Every single one, every conversation, every mistake, every challenge, it leaves a trace inside you.
A trace?
Yeah, and the sources are clear. These aren't just like separate events you collect. They slowly start to merge, almost imperceptibly.
Merge into what?
They coalesce. They come together until they become something greater.
And that's something.
That something is wisdom. It's this continuous integration, you see, not just piling up experiences.
Wow. Okay. So forget thinking of wisdom as that distant mountain to climb.
Right, that external goal.
Our sources are pushing us to see it more like a seed already planted in your soul.
It's already there, part of you, an inherent potential.
But like any seed, it needs help to grow.
Exactly, it needs nurturing.
Huh?
And the sources get pretty specific about what acts as its sunlight and water.
Which are?
Your everyday choices. Simple as that sometimes. Your willingness, your ongoing willingness to learn from whatever happens.
Okay.
And crucially, your ability to actually reflect, to think about your experiences, what they mean.
So it's a constant tending, an inner gardening.
That's a nice way to put it. Yeah, it's a continuous process.
Which means this isn't some kind of race, is it? There's no finish line for wisdom.
Not at all. It's much more intimate than that. Our sources describe it as a lifelong companion.
A companion.
Something that walks alongside you step by step.
Yeah.
And as it walks with you, it's changing you from the inside out, continuously.
So the message then for you listening is maybe don't push it away. Let it in.
Mm-hmm. Listen for that quiet voice.
Yeah. Let it shape your thinking, maybe your actions, your whole life, really, bit by bit.
Because if you tie all this together, the big insight, the really profound takeaway from our sources today, it challenges what we even mean by wisdom.
How so?
It suggests that true wisdom isn't about knowing more. It's not just accumulating facts or information.
Okay, so if it's not knowing more, then what is it?
It's about living deeper.
Living deeper.
Yeah. And that leaves us and you with a question to sort of mull over, doesn't it? What does living deeper actually mean for your choices, for your experiences moving forward?
That's definitely something to think about.